This is a quick disclaimer. Do not mind the random custom biomes in this world. I have been working on basically a giant, like a super huge mod for a while, and this is the world I used to test it. I don't think really I'm ever gonna release it though, because to finish this mod, I need something called blockshape, which is basically like if you want to create custom blocks, but they're a different shape from this like standard 1x1x1 cube. Like let's say you want to make custom slabs or stairs or fences or like even anvils and stuff. You could do that with blockshape. But for some stupid reason, Mojang removed it in one of the recent updates for scripting. And, well, let's just say these mushrooms have tinier versions of themselves, like these guys? Yeah, I made custom green mushrooms and blue mushrooms like that in that shape. And I even had the block shape on them. But the block shape just doesn't work. So I'm not going to be able to release this mod if I don't have block shape back. But I'm working on it anyway, because I have no life. But yeah, quick disclaimer, don't mind this. I just happen to like conserving worlds. So that's why I didn't go through the trouble of making another one. But yeah, anyways, on to the video. So, I created this giant glitch wall here. Called a glitch wall because it looks like something didn't render right, you know? Glitchiness. And obviously, if I had spent, like, the whole time actually picking which block would have gone where, that would take hours, right? Why do that when you can get a computer to automate it for you? I mean, because, first of all, not only do you not have to go through the trouble of picking which block to place where yourself. Whoops, I think that was red. See what I mean? You have to think about it. What if you don't have to think about it? What if you can get a randomizer? And then it's truly random, whatever block you place. No technique for randomizing is better than randomizers themselves. And today I'm going to show you how to do that for like building. Basically, what inspired me to make this was, you know, I'm a Hermitcraft buddy. I watch Hermitcraft. And in one of the episodes when Mumbo was building his base, I noticed that the way he randomizes the blocks that he places is by using the scroll wheel to like quickly alternate between his hotbars slots and in a way sort of randomizing which block gets placed. And I was like, okay, well, what if I made some alternate version of that for us mobile people who don't have scroll bars? It wasn't that easy, I'll admit. This particular system, obviously, it's like everything where once you know what to do, you feel stupid for not knowing it. You know what I mean. So, turns out this system is actually better than the scroll wheel because, obviously, since this is a command-engineered randomizer, you can have more than 9 slots, whereas, of course, you only have 9 hotbar slots. You can go as big as you want with this. For this one, I'm only doing 6, but, that's obviously the 6 colors you see right there. But you could honestly go as big as you want, and also with probability, like, if you wanted it so that, let's say you're building a ruined stone wall, let's say you wanted stone bricks to show up half the time, So 50% of the blocks would be stone brick. And then 1/3 of the blocks would be mossy stone brick or cracked stone brick. Let's say cracked. And then the final 1/6 would be mossy stone brick. So to do that, you would just, it's really all to do with fractions. You just put you build 6 command blocks, because, you know, 6, the denominator of 6 as the probability. It's got to do with equivalent fractions and stuff. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to lecture you in probability, because if you know it, you know it. If you don't, you don't. But basically what you would do is you would go stone brick, stone brick, stone brick, and then cracked stone brick, mossy stone brick. And then these other 3 commands, I'll explain what those do in a second. But actually no, let's do it right now. So ignore this command block. That was when I was brainstorming what to do for this system. You don't need one. All you need is an entity to base the system off of. In my case, I'm doing an armor stand. A set of coordinates for your randomized block to be in. And a way to, get the randomized block to where you want it to be. You could use a customized spawn egg, like you could make an endermite spawn egg and then have it so that the endermite sets the block it's in as the randomized block through a /clone command, obviously, and then kills itself once it's done that. Or you could do what I did, which is I just held a trident, enchanted it with impaling, and I have a comparator to detect it, which clones the block underneath me to the randomized block. But yeah, alright, into the commands. So here's the first command block. Actually, no, I'm going to do this one first, because this is when it will make sense. Basically what I'm doing is I'm using scoreboard, and that armor stand is linked to the scoreboard, which is called randomizer. And basically there's a scoreboard option called random, which basically allows you to add a random integer to the scoreboard. And obviously the second line there, 1, 6, 1 is the minimum value, 6 is the maximum. And if you had like 10 blocks to randomize, you would do 110, of course. Basically, the way to set it up is scoreboard players random at e type equals armor stand or whatever entity you have, radius equals something, however far away it is, because you don't want all the armor stands to do this, obviously. And then the name of your scoreboard, and then the number 1, and then and the number of however many other like command block randomizers you have. In my case, it's 6, which is the 6 colors up there. So now we've got this one, which is, this is basically saying that if the armor stand has a score of 1 on the randomizer scoreboard, it's going to set that block to the wool with data value 14, which is the color red. This is if it detects randomizer score as 2, then it will set that to an orange wool. This is randomizer 3, which will set it to yellow. This is randomizer 4, which will set it to lime. This is randomizer 5, which will set it to blue. And lastly, randomizer 6, which will set it to purple. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, there's 2 more command blocks here, and this is just my method of, enchanting the trident, and then basically what that last one does, that's the clone command, to where basically if obviously I have to flick the lever on to do this, but if I'm found to be enchanting whatever I'm holding with impaling, so basically if I hold this trident, the comparator will turn on, it'll give that a redstone signal, which is the clone command, which clones this block here that is constantly being randomized by a bunch of different set blocks. It'll clone that to the block right underneath me. And so what I did here, obviously, is I turned it on and I just went like this. So, as a matter of fact, I'm gonna turn it on and add a bit more to this wall, because why not? Why not a demonstration? So I flick this on, the randomizer is going crazy now, you can see it, and this block is constantly being set to the random color. Oh yeah, epilepsy warning, by the way. And now we're gonna go up. No, I missed a block there, whatever. And we're gonna go up some more. Okay. And of course, some more. And why not on this side too? Let's not neglect this side. Alright, I think that's enough. So there we go. Completely randomizing. And let's say we're actually gonna do like that wall. Oh, whoops, that's the, okay, I don't want to mess with that. Let's say that we're gonna do that stone brick wall that I mentioned earlier. So we would do it like this. Hang on, let me actually figure out. Okay, so that's a mossy stone brick. So go like that, and then this be cracked. Yeah, it would be. Okay. So give me a second to do this. Okay. And let's just build it over there. Alright, yep, see? There goes the randomizer. And here we go. I'll just do it like, I don't know, not too high. Let's do it a bit higher. Okay. Okay, and some more. And some more. And some more. Whoops. Okay, and last one. And there we go, completely randomized stone brick wall. So now, obviously there's a lot of reasons you could use the system. The main one is, of course, just if you have a build that needs the randomizer or completely random block placement, you could use this system, because when it comes to randomizing, nothing is better than a randomizer itself. And another thing you could use this for is actually block party. And spoiler alert, okay, last one in a while, because I don't want to spoil too much, but 99 Network Season 3 may or may not have block party. I mean, if you really think about it, it's not too hard to create it. All you need is basically a way to automate the commands. You've got yourself block party. I mean, of course, you have to choose the thing that, randomizes what block you have to stay on. But, there's several ways to do that. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And I hope you found this creation helpful. Yeah. Randomizers. Okay, bye.